Quick video here. Stay till the end for my Arkansas versus UGA score prediction. So here it is, Thursday, 2 days before the game. I'm an idiot. I'm glad to say it. When the Big Ten and Pac-12 canceled their seasons, I thought that was it for everybody. ACC, SEC, everybody else was going to follow suit. That wasn't the case. Very glad that college football is back and it's here. Hopefully it's here to stay. Looks like this game is going to get played again. We're 3 days out. No notices of cancellation, postponement, any big name players that are going to be missing a game due to COVID or anything like that. So what to expect from this game? The money line right now, according to ESPN, I believe is 26 points in favor of UGA. You know, it's really hard to say that they're not going to cover that 26. I mean, it's very close. I think it's probably going to be anywhere between a 24 to 31 point game. So that 26 is pretty accurate. We don't know what we have at quarterback. We're going to assume that Dwan Mathis is going to be the starter because right now JT Daniels is not cleared. So this whole week with JT Daniels not being cleared, Dwan has taken all the reps. He's going to be the starter for Saturday. If JT gets cleared, he's probably going to play. But right now, if I had to make a guess, Saturday, the first quarterback that you're going to see on the field is Dwan Mathis. We know we have talented running backs. We know we have a talented offensive line, but they're new. Zamir White was not a starter last year. Nobody on our offensive line other than Trey Hill was a solidified, starter last year. Sawyer moving over to tackle. So, I mean, there's a lot of question marks there. Loaded at wide receiver. Obviously, George Pickens coming back. Matt Landers, we'll see if he's improved now that he's been on campus for 47 years. We'll see if he finally learned how to catch a football. That would be a great start. Losing Dominic Blaylock hurts tremendously. Luckily, we do have Kearis Jackson and Demetrius Robertson to fill those shoes. And, of course, freshman phenom Jermaine Burton, who is going to play a ton on Saturday, and people are going to be surprised. There really are no question marks on defense. We have one of the best, if not the best, defense in the country. Defensive line, linebackers, defensive backs. I mean, we check every box on the defensive side of the ball. So what does Arkansas have? Well, Arkansas has Felipe Franks, which he's never fared well against UGA. In 2 starts versus UGA, he has like 130 total yards and I believe 2 touchdowns, one of them rushing, a couple turnovers as well. So he has never had a good game against Georgia. Does he have the potential to have a good game? Yes. Felipe Franks does have an arm. He has thrown the ball 65 yards in the air during a game. I've seen it happen. He has an arm. He also has a receiver. So they've got a sophomore receiver there. Is it Burks? He's huge. He's like 6'3", 6'4", 220, 230, somewhere in there. He's fast. He's, not as talented as George Pickens, but he is a very good wide receiver in the SEC. And between him and Raheem Boyd, their running back, probably their 2 best players on the team. So Raheem Boyd, their running back, phenomenal running back. He's one of the top in the SEC, if not the top running back returning in the SEC. Their offensive line is going to be shaky, but Sam Pittman has been there to coach them up, so we'll see if that makes a difference. The problem is going to be moving the ball against Georgia's defense. I do think Arkansas scores. I don't think they score very often. I think Georgia scores. I think that they score pretty often. But I also think that this game is going to be reminiscent of Vanderbilt in 2019.
What I mean by
Remember
that
game
is
last year,
I do not
Georgia
believe
won
UGA is
36,
going to come out
and I
guns
believe they
blazing
kicked 2
and
field
score
goals
50
in
or
the second
60
half.
points on
Good
Arkansas.
score. So a 24, and like I said earlier in the video, a 24 to 31 point win is not a bad win by UGA. So I would not be surprised at all to see this somewhere in that range. It could be 24 points. It could be 44 points. We will see. But my final score prediction on this game is UGA 38, Arkansas 10. Y'all have a good day. Go Dogs. We'll see you Saturday.